Hey everybody, Chris Schaefer of Pautzke Outdoors. Today we come to you from West Virginia on the heels of filming for a week in North Carolina, a week in Georgia, and a week in Pennsylvania. Not to mention, we were just in South Carolina a few weeks ago. Why did we come all the way up to West Virginia? We came up to see some of their wild and beautiful brook trout. Okay, this stream behind us, none of us have ever been to before. We're gonna see if we can come here with Pautzke firebait and find success just like you can. First cast, big boy.
I'll get one on my second cast. Ooh, that's a pretty one.
Your net's right behind you if you need it. Oh, he's still way down there.
Man, I tell you what, these little brook trout are just powerhouses. I can't really say little because I tell you what, they're beautiful and they're chunky and they're just a little bit of line peelers. We're gonna send them home and get after a couple of his buddies and maybe we'll get a bigger one today. All right, down here in West Virginia, we're fishing for brook trout, and I tell you what, I mean, these brook trout have been annihilating this natural firebait. So we're running a little ultralight rod, 5/6, 4-pound test, couple split shots about 18 inches away from your hook. Now, there's two methods behind what we were doing today. We were also doing the plunking method, which is this setup, and then I've also been moving the weights down, right to the top of my size 12 egg hook. Now, when I'm running this, I like to just bounce it off the bottom. They were eating balls, you know, sometimes some of these fish were eating bigger profiles, some of them were eating smaller profiles. You had to change it up a lot. But when I have my weights real close to there, I like to make a worm. And now, when the fishing slowed down on the ball bite, we made a worm and we were just jigging it across the bottom, enticing those fish to bite. The other method is very simple. You slide your weights up about 18 inches, take that same piece of firebait and just roll it into a ball and just plunk it ahead of them and just get it down in front of their face, and they've been chewing on it pretty good today.
All right, so we found one spot where we've already caught one. Brookie, there's another one. Look at that. It only took seconds for that firebait to drift into that hole. Kyle, can you grab that net, please, right behind you?
Man, that was pretty.
Only took seconds.
I think that's the biggest one in the hole.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah, right? This big old chunky guy just came out and annihilated some natural firebait. Just a little tiny ball, man. These fish aren't onto those real big balls. We just downsized it to, I don't know, about that size right there, and first cast, bam! Inhaled it, and we'll send them home.
That's a good one. Better get him, Kyle. Get him, Kyle. Net man, net man, net man. This afternoon's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes from mountaineer country. We're here in West Virginia chasing beautiful brook trout. Now this is a stock stream, one of dozens of streams in the state of West Virginia that West Virginia does a lot of stocking in. Reason being, this is a put and take system that's stocked with beautiful brook trout, and what more could you ask for? You know, there's so many places in the United States that it's hard to catch brook trout. West Virginia is not one of those, fortunately. The state does such a wonderful job stocking these beautiful 10, 12, 13, 14 inch fish with beautiful colors, wild characteristics. And we came up here today with one bait. We were told by so many different sporting goods stores, white was the hot color. So what do? We grabbed a little natural Pautzke fire bait, rolled it up in a ball, and then when they wouldn't hit the ball, we put it into a worm-shaped formula we called a fire worm, and we jigged it through the water. That produced us, roughly about a dozen fish in about an hour and a half's time. This wasn't a predicted episode. We knew that this morning we were going to fish one stream, and tonight we were going to film in a completely different system. So we took midday and took a little break from fishing some of the larger streams and came here to find this small system, catch a couple beautiful brook trout, let them go, and move on to the next destination.